There's an interesting article written by pediatrician Russell Sanders on the Daily Beast about measles. Measles, which was considered completely eliminated at the turn of the millennium, which now is back. And according to Dr. Sanders, it is because of parents who are refusing to vaccinate their children. There is currently an outbreak of measles here in New York City. It was considered eliminated in the U.S. in 2000. Last year, there were a record number of outbreaks around the country. We are only 3 months into 2014. And not only is the nation's largest city of New York seeing cases in several boroughs, other metropolitan areas are also talking about new cases. Measles is a highly contagious illness caused by a virus, usually presents with a combination of rash, fevers, cough, runny nose, etc., as well as characteristic spots in the mouth. Most patients do recover after a very unpleasant but relatively uneventful period of sickness, but 1 in every 1,000 patients develops an inflammation of the brain, and 1 to 3 out of every 1,000 cases ultimately die. And reports from New York City are noting that several people have been hospitalized, and infected patients include infants too young to be vaccinated themselves. Because the American public really hasn't had to worry much about measles in a long time, most people probably don't even know that measles can kill or leave kids permanently disabled. And over a dozen people around LA have already been diagnosed with measles this year, half of them intentionally unvaccinated. As the doctor says, there is no legitimate scientific controversy about whether or not vaccines are safe. As we covered on the program, the MMR vaccine controversy, which was originally put out there by Dr. Andrew Wakefield, has been completely retracted, and he has been determined to have a financial conflict of interest when it comes to pushing against the MMR vaccine. And we hear from the vaccine deniers that, hey, why do you care? As long as you vaccinate, it doesn't matter if I choose not to vaccinate my kid. And as we see, that's not true, because you have this issue of herd immunity. And when you have kids that are too young to be vaccinated yet, the more unvaccinated people around them that there are, the worse it is. And you have elderly people, people that are immunosuppressed, and others who also can't be vaccinated. And having people who could be vaccinated choose not to vaccinate is just increasing the danger. Today, I got a message from someone on Twitter saying they're so glad that there's an NFL player who's coming out against vaccines or something. I thought it was a parody. I mean, there is no legitimate scientific controversy around this. And every time I say it, I get 2 to 3 emails from people saying, David, you're wrong, you're going too far, and XYZ about vaccines, and it's all a government scam, blah, 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 blah. It's horrible what we're seeing. Whooping cough in California, we've also seen.
Yeah. The medical community is in almost complete agreement on this. And it really is incredible how prevalent the anti-vaccine mentality is. And I think you're going to get a lot more than 2 or 3 emails this time, David.
Yeah, maybe I will. But whatever, I mean, if your big gripe with me is that I don't think vaccines are a evil government or otherwise scam to control the population or whatever it is that Alex Jones or whoever would say, if that's the reason you're tuning out of this program, I don't know that we were going to be in it for the long haul with you anyway. I mean, I can't help but think that. Did you like that video? Please subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button below. Didn't like that video? Please click the subscribe button below and just leave us nasty comments.